Hey guys, my name's Patrick Phillips. I'm the author of Tobacco of the Emperor, published by Headstamp Publishing. I've recently received my very own copy of the book, and it is super thrilling to finally see this project come to life. It's been a lot of fun working with the guys over at Headstamp, Ian, Nick, and James. It's just been a blast. Had a lot of fun, and it's been a great experience. So, I would especially like to thank all of the supporters, everybody who supported the project on Kickstarter, everybody who purchased a copy of the book. Thank you so very much. I'm really kind of blown away by the support that I've received. This book ended up being quite a lot more popular than I had originally thought it would be. It's a very niche topic. I understand that. It's all about, Japanese tobacco and tobacco items and accessories running anywhere from the mid 1800s to about the end of the Second World War. So, it's a lot of fun. It was a great time. Thank you again. I really appreciate all your support. So I have a couple of interesting stats for you guys. So first here, countries with the most purchases. This was a lot of fun to get some information on. I thought this was really interesting. So number one, United States. I'm American. I live in the United States. That kind of makes sense. Then the United Kingdom, Canada, Australia, and Germany. Top five countries for book purchases. I should also give Norway a special shout out here. Norway was just barely beaten out by Germany in number of book sales, so that's kind of neat. Thank you, Norway. That's very cool. Um, Secondly, cities, top selling U.S. cities. I shouldn't say U.S. cities, I should say global cities. So, number one, Chicago, Dallas, Sydney, Australia, Seattle, and London in the UK. So, very cool, very cool. I should also mention too a few places with just a single order, which I thought this was really fun when I was able to see this statistic. So Malta, Iceland, Luxembourg, and Korea. So Malta, Iceland, Luxembourg, and Korea. Thank you very much for your single book order. That's fun. I think that's really neat. It's as an author, it's really fun to think about who might purchase your book and read your book and where it might go. It's a lot of fun. And I'm very grateful for the whole thing. So thank you again for all your support, everybody who purchased a book, supported the Kickstarter, um, and it's I had a blast working with Headstamp. It was a lot of fun. All the guys over there are great. So thank you very much. Um, One of the things I'm always asked, it's generally the first question out of somebody's mouth, is how did you end up writing a book about Japanese cigarettes? Well, I definitely understand it's a very niche topic. Well, as a collector, I collect Japanese militaria, so uniforms, boots, weapons, equipment, all that stuff. One of my favorite things to collect are personal items. So I like letters and ration items, and cigarettes are a part of that. Any tobacco item. Well, I had about a half dozen packs of Japanese cigarettes in my collection, and I didn't really know a whole lot about them. And I just got curious, so I decided I'd research them, see what I could find. And I didn't find much. There wasn't a whole lot of information out there on them. And so I figured I'd have to do my own. I'd have to dig in a little bit and do a lot of deep dive searching on the internet, and it just kind of snowballed. I came across several books on tobacco all throughout Asia, specifically Japan, a lot of Japanese articles. And then I started looking for more packs of cigarettes and more tobacco accessories. The harder I looked, the deeper the rabbit hole went. And I just ended up accumulating all of these packages of cigarettes. And I basically bought up every one that I could find. I trolled all the online websites, I trolled eBay. I'm an active member in the Japanese collecting community, so I'm a part of a bunch of different groups, and I just went out there and I bought basically every one of them I could. Um, I ended up with a substantial collection from one gentleman who probably had the largest collection of Japanese tobacco items, at least in the United States. And so he actually sold me his entire collection, which was something like, oh my gosh, 200 packs of cigarettes, something like that, and pipes and all sorts of stuff. So I just accumulated this hoard of Japanese tobacco items, and I thought, here we go. I might as well just put something together, see what I can find out, and that's exactly what I did. I spent several years digging and compiling information, writing down everything that I could find. Some of these things I was able to find quite extensive information about. Some of these items I was not able to really find anything. But I did my best. I put down everything that I could find, my own observations, and at the end of about 2 years, I was ready to put something together. I basically had a manuscript, and I was going to put it out there. I was originally going to self-publish it, and this is the original that I came up with on my own. I was going to self-publish this. I was going to print copies, and I was basically just going to sell them to friends and other collectors in the military community and kind of see where it went. And then Nick from Headstamp reached out to me, and that's all she wrote. The project turned into a full-blown book, and it's been a lot of fun. So thank you guys very much. I really appreciate your support.